And to be fair, you know, he deserves it for once, you know? He did prove them wrong, that he probably did deserve it.
Maybe not as gracefully as we could have hoped for.
Of course not. Well, you know what? Everything Inui does, I take with a grain of salt, because that's just the way he is. And if you don't do that, then there's really no way that you're going to be able to be in the same room as him.
Oh, okay, here we go. We got NAKAT and False versus ADHD and Inui.
This is the first time we get to see NAKAT and False on screen today.
Yeah, so False pretty much said we're going to take this doubles tournament. They've been tearing it through losers, so we'll see if they can take out ADHD and Inui. We're going to see probably a Wario Ditto again from, you know, False and Inui.
Sure enough, man.
Apparently False dropped Snake in doubles, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the worst idea, you know, for Wario especially.
So,
and then, of course, you got NAKAT's Fox.
So before we get into this game, for those of you who have joined us recently, Chibo is doing a beta key giveaway for PSA. You help us out, and you help yourself out by potentially getting a PlayStation All-Stars beta key. All you gotta do is follow the directions in that picture as we move on to game 1.
And like I said, we got a Wario Ditto going on again. With Fox
very
and Diddy.
surprising. I didn't even know that False played Wario.
Oh, I did, yeah. He's been picking him up a lot
Okay.
recently. It seems like he
Respect
dropped
that.
Snake in, you know, doubles.
I can't blame him. I've tried to play Snake in doubles, and it's very frustrating, but
It can be,
slightly
yeah.
less frustrating in a Meta Knight free environment, I must say.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Ooh, the double
spot dodge to grab, yeah.
That's that Z-axis.
You know, ADHD can't complain. Diddy can do the same thing.
Exactly.
And they both have really
I believe
awesome spot
Fox also has a pretty decent spot dodge himself. So
not as good as the other two, though. That's for sure.
it's Fox's air dodge that's very good. Because he
Yeah,
can air dodge into really safe moves.
It's a very fast landing air dodge too.
Yes.
If you fast fall, especially.
Very fast faller, and of course that up tilt so safe after air dodging. Usually. Wow, and of course just throw it out there.
Yep. That's the way NAKAT
way it
plays.
goes,
Just
man.
waits until kill percent, and then, you know, eventually they're gonna get the up smash. And
Wow.
ADHD taking it like percent to the
Jesus
back from lasers.
That's actually such a funny strategy.
Yeah.
That's something like you'd think you'd find on like a.
Oh, there's the save, but hits his own partner.
Wow, that was pretty embarrassing.
ADHD not paying attention to port priority, I guess. A common mistake players make, honestly.
Definitely. I mean, you can't really keep track of that sort of thing in the middle of a game if you're not thinking about it. I only really keep track of it when there's a snake on the other team. Ooh, wow, some nice collisions, saving both players there. False going in right now at 202%. I like False's Wario. It's a lot better than I was expecting it to be.
Well, the other thing is, you know, False and NAKAT team like all the time now. They're pretty much static, so they know exactly what they're supposed to do together. They have great synergy.
Electing to jump out of his shield, of course. You know Wario's going to want to jump out of his shield.
From what I see, though, the problem is NAKAT sometimes gets overwhelmed in doubles. Like, every once in a while, you'll see him just take too much damage at once.
I mean, to be fair, that happens to the best of us at times. You know, sometimes you just get so frustrated with what's going on. Wow. And that was such an interesting trade there. I just don't understand.
There goes a waft, wasted.
To be fair, I just hate fully charged wafts. I never hit with them ever, and it never kills ever. The only plus side is that it does 40%.
Exactly.
The only time I like it is when, like, it's a 2v1 situation.
And there goes ADHD again. Oh, wow, misses the grab release.
Probably should have went for a bite.
Well, I'm surprised NAKAT didn't jump over there and back air at least. They could have got something more out of that.
Wow, that was interesting. I heard so much controller matching going on.
Yeah, you don't want to get grabbed in the box there or when there's a Wario, you know.
Very true.
What was
That's
that?
very unfortunate, especially because...
Did he buffer that? Or did he try to do side B? That's the question. It could have been either or.
You may never know.
You can never understand what's going through ADHD's mind sometimes.
I actually, you're right. Their chemistry is very on. I think that False knows when he just wants to shoot lasers.
Yeah.
Like,
It's pretty much a strategy. False goes in aggressively while NAKAT stands back and camps with lasers, and then eventually NAKAT's going to go in for that surprise up smash.
So things are not looking very good for our hero ADHD.
There's the grab. Nice combo they got going on. This could be easily the stock if they don't mess this up.
It's got to be the stock.
You can never say that for sure because a lot of people, eventually mess it up. They get overconfident in the grab.
Wow.
There we go. Eventually it was going to happen.
Oh, wow. Oh, goodness.
Although it might be too little too late for that, I hope.
More than likely, yes, I'd say that.
Oh, wow. Very risky.
Between two players and his own bananas, it's so hard for Diddy Kong to get back on the
WAF
stage.
for a while. I don't know why False just threw that out there.
Who cares, honestly.
We're kind of just throwing stuff into each other now. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So
solid
a pretty
win.
Solid game one. It was closer in stocks, but I feel like they had the momentum for a majority of the game. ADHD just seems to be getting thrown around like a rag doll all day, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with ADHD. That SD really kind of hurt them too much.
So Smashville for our game too. One of ADHD's favorites.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go for like some kind of spike there. Something that ADHD would do usually. Maybe he's actually playing it safe now.
I don't know, man. I feel like every time ADHD starts playing safe, it's the biggest bait in the world.
Oh, we got that Planet Wisp song playing. Oh, goody.
This is a good song.
It's alright. I would have picked another song from Generations, but that's just me.
For this stage. Of course. But
once again, Blue Team, False and NAKAT off to a good start.
Wait, what game is this from? P4A?
Well, it's actually from Colors, but I'm not actually sure which one he got it from. It's in both, technically.
Oh, no.
I can't hear it well enough.
No, now I remember this song. This is a good song. But probably not for the game.
Yeah, actually, this is an even match again. But there goes Inui. Definitely, Fox has more kill power than Diddy because of that up smash.
Great reaction from
being at the same percents isn't as good for both as the green team as it is for blue team.
Great reaction from NAKAT also, just knowing to side B out of the way, knowing to just let Wario take the lead.
And gets an up tilt kill on NAKAT. Wow.
Diddy's up tilt.
Some Diddies forget they have that move.
It's a pretty gay move, honestly. Especially against Wario, it's a very
good move. Kind of viable kill move, especially if they're at high percent, yeah.
Ooh, a risky play for him.
Rather than throwing out like the punishable down smash and forward smash, it's much faster and less cooldown.
True enough.
It's definitely a good mix-up too. Another up smash kill.
But ADHD did hold on to that stock for significantly longer, but a waft wasted from, I believe, False there. Of course, he just wafted about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's definitely. Inui getting close to kill percent again. NAKAT's going to go for that up smash pretty soon, so Inui should probably stay away from him. Unless he knows he has some really good Oh, wow. Power shield with the waft.
Another thing. It's so easy to power shield that move.
There's that up smash again.
There's that up smash.
Nice down smash. He knew up smash was not going to kill him. Caught him off guard with it. You can see their synergy paying off right now.
It really is. False is just going in right now, and NAKAT is just always there to follow up.
This is just straight out outplaying. Up smash again, doesn't quite kill. Great DI,
Nice
all the
DI
way to
there.
the side from ADHD. Ooh, False doesn't quite make it on that forward smash from ADHD. Inui kind of planking it out, against Wario and not even Fox. I don't know what's going through his mind right now. I think ADHD kind of needs a little bit of help.
Diddy does have the best shield in the fucking game.
This is going to be a share stock. I don't think ADHD wants him to. This is their last chance. And they... Wow.
Yeah, I really don't I don't think
I don't agree with that.
And I didn't want Wyatt to let him.
Oh, well, anyway, he's making good use of his stock right now. But unfortunately, ADHD one hit from that.
I mean, any hit, really.
Practically. There it is,
Yeah.
banana to up smash. Did he have his bananas used against him? And here we go. The free kill, pretty much. Unless he drops the banana. What was that? Unfortunately, this is probably the most boring way for a doubles match to end ever.
Yeah, but
I think I would rather see Ice Climber's chain grabbing.
yeah, it is more exciting.
Or even DDD
and
or
it
something.
happens quicker.
Yeah, I know. Only at there it is. There it is. Paul's doing a pose.
So,